You're pregnant, and no matter what you do, no matter what you try, you can't stop using. But it's not too late. There are safe places across Nevada to help pregnant women stop using. No matter how lost you are, how far along you are, there's always hope. If you or someone you love is pregnant or thinking about getting pregnant and using alcohol, drugs, or tobacco, visit SoberMomsHealthyBabies.org or call 211 to find help today.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted best of Pahrump for 4 years. Give them a call, 775-727-9900. News 25 is also brought to you by Gunny's Air Conditioning and Heating. New, service, and repair. Call Gunny's, 775-727-6800.
Welcome to this edition of News 25. I'm Eunette Gentry. Thanks for joining us on 8th Country Radio, and we're also streaming at KPVM.TV. We're also on your Roku devices. It is Thursday, September 4th. And our top story, local Kim Ulrich, back in the news again, arrested for the third time. Today's arrest for her reported OR violation.
On Thursday, September 4th, at approximately 7 a.m., Kimberly Ulrich was arrested for a second violation of her OR release conditions. The latest violation stemmed from allegations that Ulrich hid supplies intended for the care of the animals located on her property. According to officials, the supplies were provided by Southwestern Wilds and the Nye County Animal Control to assist in the daily care of the animals. The Nye County Sheriff's Office had specifically requested that the Southwestern Wilds assist with animal care on Ulrich's property twice a day under the supervision and direction of Animal Control. In a statement, Southwestern Wilds said, "We would like to give a big thanks to our community volunteers in Animal Control for stepping up in a big way to help take care of the animals in their time of need." Kimberly Ulrich is currently being held at the Nye County Detention Center, and her next court date appearance is scheduled for November 3rd, 2025.
In more local news, one woman pronounced deceased at Trump Tower in Vegas after a floor is evacuated due to a fire today.
On September 4th at approximately 10:44 a.m., the Clark County Fire Department responded to a report of a fire on the 59th floor of the Trump International Hotel, Las Vegas, located at 2000 Fashion Show Drive. Upon arrival, crews found that hotel personnel had successfully evacuated the floor and that a minor fire in a hotel room had been extinguished by security. Clark County Fire Department crews confirmed that the fire was out and that there was no risk of reignition. One person was transported from the scene with injuries associated with the incident. The female has since been pronounced deceased. This is being investigated as a possible suicide. This is an ongoing investigation. Please avoid the area.
Nevada Governor Joe Lombardo gives updates today on the recent Silver State cyber attacks.
Governor Joe Lombardo addresses Nevadans following the recent ransomware attack that disrupted state agencies, including sheriff's offices and DMV services across the state.
And beginning tomorrow, Nevadans can receive their driver's licenses in person too. While some services may still be running slower than usual, operations are back online. Additionally, key health and social service systems have remained available throughout this incident. Programs such as Medicaid and the Public Employees Benefits Program continued processing claims and paying out benefits to providers without interruption. Critical programs like SNAP and TANF were also maintained, and benefits distribution has not been disrupted. We know how essential these services are to our most vulnerable residents, and we made it a priority to keep them running. Nevadans can be confident that health coverage, food assistance, and other benefits, along with payments, have not stopped during the cyber event. Should any Nevadans have questions about their benefits, all Division of Social Services public buildings are open and seeing clients. Furthermore, we continue to update our recovery website twice a day so that Nevadans can access all state information from a central secure source. Every agency has worked to restore key elements of their service, and all agencies have provided contact information for constituents during the recovery period. Each of these steps brings us closer to full restoration, and I want Nevadans to know every decision we make is about putting you first, Nevadans first. As we reported last week, data was exfiltrated during the cyber attack. The investigation into this matter is ongoing and remains a top priority. However, I can provide some reassurances today. To the best of our knowledge, to the best of our knowledge at this time, the data compromised did not include state financial information. No state bank account numbers, treasury funds, or state budget payment systems data appear to have been part of the breach. Our core financial systems remain secure and were not accessed by the attackers.
An Israeli national arrested in Henderson flees to Israel after being charged with sex crimes.
An Israeli government official appeared before a Henderson judge via Zoom on Wednesday to review the conditions of his bail. Tom Alexandrovich is charged with using a computer to lure a child or mentally ill person for sex. He was arrested on August 6th, posted $10,000 bail the next day, and then returned to Israel. The judge ruled that Alexandrovich may not have contact with minors and is barred from using dating apps or social media to meet people. But prosecutors noted that enforcing those restrictions is difficult since Alexandrovich is outside the U.S. Judge Barbara S. explained that he was able to post standard bail before any judicial review, which is why he was released prior to a probable cause determination. His attorney, David Chesnoff, highlighted that Alexandrovich took a polygraph while in custody. The test, reviewed by FBI experts, reportedly found no deception when Alexandrovich denied ever having sexual contact with anyone under 19.
Go Aces, go! Will they score Lucky 13, my lucky number? Find out in sports after this break.
Make this the summer event going on now at Saida Trudeau Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram. Summer is here and the deals are heating up. At Saida Trudeau, we have the perfect vehicle at a great price just for you, like an all-new 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo 4x4 with as much as $4,000 in rebates. Looking for more adventure? How about a brand new 2025 Jeep Gladiator Rubicon 4x4 at employee pricing? That's right, you pay what we pay, plus an extra $3,250 in rebates to save you even more. Maybe a brand new 2025 Ram 1500 Laramie 4x4 Crew Cab is more your style, with rates as low as 1.9% for 72 months or employee pricing and an extra $3,000 in rebates. At Saida Trudeau, you're sure to find a great deal and great service all summer long. Come see us today and make this the summer event you'll never forget. Saida Trudeau, Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram, your original hometown dealer.
Struggling with opioid or alcohol use in rural Nevada? WestCare Nevada is here to help. Our rural opioid and alcohol recovery program, called ROAR, offers medication-assisted treatment and support services to help you take back control. Since 1973, we've helped people build healthier, brighter futures. Call 775-751-6990. Take the first step today.
Attorney Jonathan Nelson, don't you want to tell everyone about your awards?
That's right, Rhonda. J.K. Nelson Law has received Best Attorney of Pahrump for 6 years in a row. We've also been recognized by Best of Las Vegas. So if you have a legal need, stop by one of our 3 locations in Pahrump, Summerlin, or Southwest Las Vegas. Give us a call, 727-9900. And remember, when you need a lawyer,
you need Nelson.
Have you thought of hanging your TV on the wall? Mr. Antenna has 10 years of experience hanging TVs from small to large TVs. Clean up the spaghetti wiring, create more space, and make your TV safer for the little ones. There are 2 mounting options, flat and articulating arm wall mounts. The favorite is the articulating arm for various viewing areas. Hiding your wires is also popular. Call today for your free quote or visit us at MrAntenna.com.
America is great and Pahrump is awesome. We have room for our furry friends, and when it's time to care for them, we have the best feed store, Shadow Mountain Feed. Who did Siegfried and Roy call on when their dolphin quit eating? Shadow Mountain Feed. They developed a nutrition solution right in their store. From elephants to dogs and everything in between, they have what you need to feed, grow, and show your animals. They have everything except bread. Don't go there for bread. Shadow Mountain Feed, your one-stop care center for your best friends. At 2371 West Bella Vista, call 775-727-5527.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. Well, two-time WNBA champs, the Las Vegas Aces, are trying to win their 13th game in a row tonight. Mikey Ruhan has all that and more in sports.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices. The Las Vegas Aviators did it again. They won 3-2 again, like they did on Tuesday. But this time it was Wednesday. Rematch this evening at 6:45 against the Sacramento River Cats. In the NFL world, the Las Vegas Raiders are kicking off their season this Sunday, on the road against the New England Patriots. It's Vegas versus Boston in a matchup that's basically slot machines against clam chowder. The Las Vegas Aces return to the hardwood this Thursday as they welcome the Minnesota Lynx. And that's your look at sports on News 25.
Thanks so much, Mikey. In more area news, did you know that making some small changes at home could lead to big savings on your electric bill? That's why Valley Electric Association is sharing tips about how to reduce your energy consumption.
This segment of News 25 is brought to you by Valley Electric and its family of companies focused on serving our members. We're better together.
In today's world, energy efficiency isn't just a buzzword, it's a critical step towards sustainability and saving money. Let's explore some simple yet effective ways to make sure our homes are more energy efficient. First, turn off light switches when not in use. It's a small habit that can make a big difference in reducing energy consumption. Along with turning off switches, you should also unplug unused appliances or devices. These appliances can draw power even when not used. Addressing any leaky faucets can also help reduce energy consumption, especially if it's a hot water leak. Similarly, ensure your well is in good working condition and there is no leaks in your water lines. Not only can leaks waste gallons of water, but they can also lead to a large unnecessary energy usage due to pump excessive cycling. Leaky doors and windows can also let precious heat escape during winter and cool air in the summer. Using weather stripping and caulking is a simple fix that can also improve your home's energy efficiency and won't break the bank. During the hot summer months, it's recommended to set your HVAC unit to at least 78 degrees to save energy. Wrapping your water heater is another step towards energy efficiency. Insulating it helps maintain water temperature, reducing the workload on your water heater, and reducing its energy consumption in the process. By implementing these simple strategies, from turning off switches to addressing leaks and optimizing heating, we can all play a part in conserving energy and building a more sustainable future for generations to come.
In today's health news, a men's survey is highlighting how many men feel about their own body image and mental health. And based on recent findings, it appears that lots of men turn to exercise.
Today's health report is brought to you by Desert View Hospital. When you or a loved one needs medical attention, Desert View Hospital is ready to help. We've been providing friendly and compassionate care to our neighbors since 2006, including emergency services available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Visit desertviewhospital.com to learn more. With limited exceptions, physicians are not employees or agents of this hospital.
According to a new men's health survey from Cleveland Clinic, 81% of men notice changes when they don't exercise regularly. And those changes aren't always physical. 37% report a decrease in mental well-being, while others say they experience higher levels of stress or irritability. The findings aren't surprising to psychologist Dr. Adam Borland.
The benefits of exercise really start with serotonin and dopamine, which are released within the brain and get us to feel good.
Even though many men know the benefits of physical activity, 30% say they don't exercise regularly.
When it comes to my patients, I encourage them to just get physically active every day.
The survey shows body image is also top of mind.
Men are just as susceptible as women to negatively comparing themselves, and that can begin to trigger thoughts of low self-worth, thoughts of worry.
The good news is many men aren't afraid to share how they feel. 66% are comfortable seeking help from a mental health professional.
Thankfully, the stigma of mental health and getting mental health treatment is kind of disappearing, especially among men. The younger generation is pretty open to it, but I'm seeing a lot more older men as well.
For Cleveland Clinic, I'm Brittany Harris.
Don't grab that remote. We have some entertainment news, your weather, and much more after this break.
In a wreck, need a check.
In a wreck,
need a check.
In a wreck, need a check.
Hurt in a wreck and need a check? We're Lerner and Rowe. Make one call, that's all.
Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
Are you tired of dropped calls and high phone bills? Switch to Valley Communications Voice over Internet Protocol home phone services and experience crystal clear calls and great rates while using Valley Communications Internet services, which provides lightning fast internet. For the first 12 months, enjoy phone services starting at $19.95. It's an easy choice. Visit us today at valleycom.com to learn more. Valley Communications, local, affordable, reliable.
Hurt in a wreck? The insurance company is going to offer you a little check. We turn low offers into big checks. Hurt in a wreck? You need a real check? Make one call, that's all.
Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
Howdy, y'all. Are you an Ace Country listener? We need to hear from you. Please log on to acecountry.com and click on the radio button survey. You'll automatically be entered to win $103. Thank you for listening to Ace Country.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back. Well, entertainment news is giving all of us a kick in our funny bone because comedian Doug Stanhope is bringing his signature brand of dark comedy to Las Vegas. Mikey Ruhan, who's a big fan of Stanhope's, is speaking with him about Stanhope's upcoming show this Saturday at the Plaza, and they're chatting it up about stand-up controversy and what fans can expect when the mic turns on.
We are in Bisbee. This is Andy Andrist on the bill.
Hello, Andy.
Hello.
You're performing as well?
Yep, I will be performing feats of strength and magic.
Except for the magic part.
Oh, okay. I was going to ask for a magic trick.
No, and Annie Letterman is also on the bill. So it's jam-packed with talent.
And this is at the Plaza on Saturday?
Yes.
In Las Vegas.
Yeah, it's in the dead landscape of Las Vegas. All we've heard all summer is how dead it is, and it better live up. I want it like 1984 dead.
You used to live in Vegas. Was it dead then?
Comparatively, yeah, it was wonderful. It was like it was the perfect place to be a homeless person. I was a kid. So I lived off of fun books and free bacon and eggs after 11 p.m., 19-cent shrimp cocktail. You'd go to a blackjack table and they'd have Lucy cigarettes. You just grab them and smoke all you like. It was beautiful. And then corporate came in.
Do you have to tailor your set towards a place like Vegas?
No. I mean, obviously there's plenty of low-hanging fruit to swing at when you're playing in Vegas, but no, I have a built-in audience. They know me and Andy. So no one's paying $70 to just wander in.
At the Plaza. Sorry about that. I lost my notes.
Downtown still has a feel of old Vegas to it. And you can kind of get through without getting completely clipped left and right. You can still find some deals, get some cheap drinks, and get some bang for your buck. You know what I missed the most about the Plaza was when the Greyhound bus station was attached to it, because you'd get stumble bums, shoeless, walking straight off the bus and into the casino. They get a chicken on a leash, and security was always busy. And I missed that. We're taking the bus from Tucson. We're taking the bus. I call it our tour bus, but it's just a bus. So we're taking that 10 hours up from Tucson to Vegas because we think it'll be funny and make for good podcast footage. And that should be funny for about 90 minutes. And then it's going to be another 8 hours of this isn't funny anymore.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Let's take a look outside through our Lerner and Rowe weather cam at these cloudy conditions. There are scattered clouds and scattered thunderstorms in the area. Please be careful out there in the roadways, and we'll take a closer look.
We love you, Pahrump. Thank you for making the Auto Plaza #1 in Nye County. We are incredibly grateful for your support and proud to be serving our community now for 20 years. Whether you're looking to replace or service your vehicle, consider this. We offer dozens of new GM models in cars, trucks, and SUVs, plus hundreds of the highest quality pre-owned vehicles for sale in Southern Nevada. Our all-star service team is here to keep your vehicle running in tip-top shape. The factory-trained and ASE-certified technicians here can work on most makes and models, and we carry the latest in diagnostic and preventative maintenance tools to get the job done. Visit PahrumpCars.com to check out our current selection of vehicles, schedule a service appointment, or even order factory accessories for your ride. Don't forget to stop by the Auto Plaza and get a free alignment check before you hit the open road, or visit PahrumpCars.com.
Getting the flu is no fun. Get your flu shot and get on with life.
For every generation, it has started with the call to serve. Discovering the purpose and the belonging earned with the title. Learning to dig deep and push through adversity together. Defending our nation and its people. It is a life of great worth and reward. But Marines are never really finished serving. Their commitment comes full circle, visible in communities across our country. This is Semper Fidelis, always faithful. Always Marine. Marking a path for the next generation.
Weather is sponsored by the Nevada Dairy Farmers and the Dairy Council of Nevada, sharing the love of all things dairy. Celebrate the best moments with milk. Milk the moment. And the weather is also brought to you by the Ponderosa Dairy, Nevada's largest dairy, fresh from our farm to your table.
And let's take a look at our weather in Pahrump and the surrounding areas of Nevada. We have our highs today in Death Valley. They're the only temps topping out above the century mark at 110. And Las Vegas's high only 96 today, with all of our overnight lows throughout Nevada dropping at least 20 to 30 degrees. Amargosa's high 99, Beatty tops out at 95, Goldfield 85, Tonopah 83, Carson City's high today 88, and the weather twins of Fallon and Fernley are off by 1 degree at 91 and 90 for the highs. And today it's currently 96 degrees in Pahrump. Our high today in Pahrump, 97 degrees with winds out of the southwest at 8 miles per hour. Humidity is high at 22%. Sunrise was at 6:18 a.m. And tonight, our low will be 75 with winds out of the east-southeast at 8 miles per hour. Humidity increases to 35%. Sunset at 7:06 p.m. and expect showers. And taking a look ahead at our 7-day forecast, tomorrow we're topping out at 97 with a low of 74. Our weekend is about the same in the mid-90s. Saturday and Sunday, 96. Monday to start the work week, mid-90s again, but we have a slight drop in temperatures from the Tuesday high of 91 to Wednesday's high dropping down to only 87 with a low of 65. Thursday we top out at 89 with a low of 66. And as we say goodnight this evening, we would also like to say rest in peace to famed Italian fashion designer Giorgio Armani. He passed away today at the age of 91 at his home in Milan. Armani is infamous and famous for his 3 major brands, Giorgio Armani, Emporio Armani, and Armani Exchange. Armani is said to have dressed the famous and powerful throughout the world. Rest in peace. That does it for this edition of News 25. I'm Unette Gentry. Thanks for tuning in. Good night.
Attorney Jonathan Nelson, don't you want to tell everyone about your awards?
That's right, Rhonda. J.K. Nelson Law has received Best Attorney of Pahrump for 6 years in a row. We've also been recognized by Best of Las Vegas. So if you have a legal need, stop by one of our 3